Hi Melis.
Hi Jamie.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Do you want to tell us a bit about your talk?
Sure. Today I'm going to talk about how we can motivate people to take action and to engage in collective action, and how we can use witnessing discrimination as a possible strategy to be able to motivate people to take action.
What is collective action?
Collective action is any actions individuals engage as group members to be able to achieve their group goals. So for example, when women take to the streets and when they engage in protest for gender equality, this means that it is collective action because women come together as group members and they are trying to achieve their group goals, which is to live in a more equal society. So this is what we call collective action in the literature.
So I noticed that you've used collective action and taking action differently. Are there any difference between the two?
Yes, we can say that. I mean, maybe I can differentiate them as individual action versus collective action, because sometimes we take action, but it can be at the individual level. For example, if I see discrimination and if I want to intervene without necessarily doing it with others, you can think it as individual action, because I'm just interviewing and I'm not really doing it as part of my group, right? I'm just doing it individually. But when it comes to collective action, as I mentioned, I do it as part of my group, like as a woman. If I take to the street as a woman, this means it's collective action because I'm doing it with my group members. But there needs to be a group goal as well. So it means that it is collective action because there is a group goal to be able to achieve it.
Are there any instances where people can take collective action not based on their own experience?
Sure, yeah, because sometimes we take action for our own groups, like especially if we belong to disadvantaged groups in general, but sometimes we also take action for others, for other disadvantaged group members. We can stand in solidarity with them. Like, I'm going to use the same example, like as women, like we can take action for our own group, or like as a white person, I can also take action for black people, because even though maybe I'm not affected by racial discrimination, I can still take action for them as advantage group members. So it really depends on your status in society, but there are definitely different forms of collective action you can take.